Welcome back. You're still tuned in to Convo Corner. So on the heels of actress Keke Palmer collaborating with superstar Usher on his new song, Boyfriend, a source has now confirmed that her estranged ex-boyfriend, Darius Jackson, has now called it quits. Sources have confirmed that he has officially moved on. Now, if you guys don't remember, this is on the heels of Keke Palmer attending Usher's concert. She was wearing a very sexy outfit, to which Darius tweeted, "It's the outfit, though you're a mom." All hell broke loose, backlash was ensued, and as a result, the couple have now split. So now social media again is divided on who was right and who's wrong. So I'm gonna kick it off with our two beautiful guests today, Miriam J and Juniee Bee. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So first off, let's go back to the original tweet that Darius sent out. Now, I think everybody can agree that Darius shouldn't have put it out on social media. That was the first mistake.
Right.
But do y'all think he was wrong for how he felt?
I feel like clearly that conversation wasn't had between you
Right.
as just a couple.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? Like because I feel like if you have this conversation with your lady or your man, if you are a man, you're like, I don't like, I don't want you to dress like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then she probably wouldn't have dressed like that.
Right.
And honestly, if you're going to an Usher concert and you're front row, I'm dancing on Usher if he come on me. Like, I'm doing that. But, like, if I'm in a relationship where my man is like, no, like, that's crossing boundaries for me, then I wouldn't do it. So, honestly, clearly you guys didn't have that conversation, and you should have had it at home rather than on Twitter. That's how I feel.
Juniee Bee, what's
I agree. I'm not saying he was wrong for how he felt, but just like Miriam said, I feel like that was a conversation for home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was more so like, I feel like he took to social media to embarrass her, you know, because you know that you have a platform, she has a platform, Usher has a platform. You obviously knew that she was going to this concert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't see her before she left the house, then that's on you.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't check and make sure. You didn't do an outfit check with her.
Right.
Okay, to make sure, you know, like, oh, if this is my lady, like, make sure that she's appropriately dressed for what you like. But then again, at the same time, it's just like, sir, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, and you knew what you signed up for, okay?
That
when
part.
you started dating me, you knew what it gave because that's why you're here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that he's 100% wrong for feeling the way that he feels, because sometimes, you know, men are insecure. People are insecure. But he is wrong for the way that he went about it, because he embarrassed her. And now you're letting everybody know that your home is not a home.
I gotta agree. I think he knew already. He knew what he signed up for, like you said. But not only that, I think it's just jealousy.
Absolutely.
This whole thing had nothing to do with him being in his feelings. It didn't have anything to do with what she had on. It was Usher, and he was butthurt because Keke was always the same Keke that she is now. She just looks better.
Okay.
She's just
Mama
like,
is done.
she got a new team, baby.
Yeah.
The wigs and laying,
Yeah.
the makeup
Yeah.
is
Body
slaying.
is body, yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
this was always her. We've
Yeah.
always known Tiki to be twerking and
Right.
Life of the
doing-
party.
Exactly.
Always.
Yeah.
His problem where he went wrong is he was jealous, and he let the world know that, and it
Yeah.
backfired on him.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go down the road of saying the man was insecure, because he did come out and say that those are his standards. We don't know the type of women. We don't know the type of women he grew up around. What if his mom is a conservative woman? So that's the type of women that he, you know what I'm saying?
Then you shouldn't
So
have been dating Keke.
I'm about to throw something at
But
you.
wait. Juniee, hold on. Juniee, but hold on. This is the part that nobody wants to talk about. Everybody's criticizing him from how he feels, but in case people don't know, Keke pursued him. He wasn't even checking for Keke. She pursued him.
But he
So-
allowed.
Right. It takes two
He
people.
allowed.
But I'm saying,
He
so
allowed.
if you approach this man, you pursued him, now he's saying this is what I'm actually into. Now it's a problem. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all done had a whole child. So
No.
I ain't really trying to hear the whole
Here we go,
spiel
Juniee
about.
Bee.
I ain't trying to hear the whole
Here we
spiel
go.
about like I never knew Keke Palmer dressed like this. Like I ain't going for
Right,
that.
especially because she's in the limelight. Like,
Right.
You mean to tell me you ain't Google? We all Google our.
We've seen her since she was this big. Come on now.
Exactly. We all Google
on.
our people or anybody we're dating, even as civilians.
Right.
We Google anyone we're dating, whether like a search will come up. Or I know he Googled her.
Not
and
the
continued.
civilians. We be FBI. Like, girl, see what I found?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
so y'all all have said, okay, he met her like this, this is what she was doing.
Yeah.
So do y'all not think that when two people get in a relationship that some things should
change.
change. Does
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
There are
you're not
standards
outside
and
no more.
boundaries. Yeah, absolutely. But
Look,
like
look,
Miriam
look, look at
said,
her, look at her, look at her, look at her.
But like Miriam said, those are conversations that you have in the beginning,
do. Right,
not
right,
after
right.
you have
You
a
do.
child.
Right.
They have a baby together. You
do.
knew.
Yeah.
You knew the type of woman she was because you had a baby with this person. You know, like you created life
With-
this
right,
woman.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So you obviously know that she has, certain outfits or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going for the whole he didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going for that. I don't believe that because you have a child with this.
Well, no. I'm saying even if he knew, I'm just saying like once you, because he said you're a mom though, meaning
Yeah.
that for
And-
me that implied that because you're a
mom
mom
shouldn't
now,
dress like
it's
that.
time to.
He expected her to
No.
change.
That's not reality.
Yeah,
Let me
no.
tell-
Did
no.
he
But-
put
but
her
how-
in a
That's not-
sweatsuit at Usher concert?
No, I don't. But here's the
No.
flip side. Older women, like the old OGs, like we talking grandma and them,
Yeah.
70, 80 up,
Yeah.
they agree with him. A lot of them agree
Because
with
just
him.
because
They're
you
also
just
on their way
said
out.
it. You just said it.
No,
You just
we
said
don't
it.
say that,
You just
Miriam.
said it, the OGs.
You were thinking it.
But you said
Look, I think the problem is people get into a relationship and they think, okay, I'm gonna change that person. You met someone that way.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
right.
You have to accept them that
Right.
way,
Yeah.
whether you think they're gonna change, whether you think they're not gonna change.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not what it's all about.
Yeah.
You love them then, you have to love them later on.
Yeah.
And like I always say, you're single till you're married.
Okay.
That's when it becomes different.
Yeah.
Because and that's not to diss anybody who's in a relationship.
Yeah.
But we don't take the time to date other people. We meet that one person and we're like, oh, I love you, you love me, let's go together.
Right.
You
For
have
life.
to-
Let's just do life together.
Yeah.
Forever.
You can't do that. You know, you know each other. You
A
can't
lot of people
change
don't
people.
date. Like,
You can't.
that's another rabbit hole. I'm not
You said
gonna
they don't.
another-
they
I'm not
don't
gonna jump.
date.
I'm
A lot
on
of
the
people
side,
don't
but I'm not
date.
gonna jump.
Yes.
Well,
they find that
a lot
one
of-
person and
A
that's
lot of
it.
people don't date these days. Like a lot of people
Nope.
think dating is
Nope.
one person.
It's
A
not.
lot of people think.
Oh, you
like
mean they
that.
don't date around? Like,
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
don't take the time to really get to know
Yeah.
people. Like, if I met someone today, if I was somebody else, if I met someone today and I was just like, oh my God, like, I like you, I like your style, let's hang
Yeah.
out. And then we start dating, like, now I'm just all into you, you're all into me, but
Yeah.
I could meet somebody the next day after that, like,
Right,
and
right.
then be like, oh my God, I like your
You're
style,
better.
I like
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But people don't take the time to actually date, but like, also people are like possessive. People use people as like possessions, like, this is mine, you know what I'm saying? So like, it is, I'm
you
gonna
don't think
jump.
a little bit of that is
Speak
healthy
to-
though?
I'm gonna
speak to the
jump, I'm gonna
world.
jump.
Speak to the world.
You don't think a little bit of possessiveness is healthy?
Nah,
I-
A little
A
bit.
little-
A
a
little
little bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit. I
jealousy
think it is.
is
But like,
healthy.
when you're in
but
a
not
relationship,
possessive.
Yeah.
in a relationship
Not
though, like
possessive.
while you're dating, like people don't understand what dating is.
Yeah.
Dating is, we're just getting to know each other. We're going out to eat. We're
Right,
going
right,
on little
right, right,
fun activities together. I need to know if I actually like you. I'm attracted.
Yeah.
But I need to know if I actually like who you are. I need to see your character. I need to see you in different situations so
Okay.
that I can decide, well, you know what, maybe we could,
Yeah.
actually really date seriously and
Yeah.
exclusively.
Yeah.
But people don't take the time to really get to know that person. That's why you find all these toxic relationships and things like that because you don't know this person.
Right.
You just find them attractive. And
And
you're
Right.
you just
attracted
said,
to
let's
what
go
you
together.
see. Right.
together
We
real
go
bad.
together real bad.
Now you're mine.
Now you're my possession.
Yeah.
And we're together. But it's like when you start seeing those toxic ways and you find out their childhood and their traumas, then it's like,
Right.
actually, I don't like you. Like, I
Yeah.
don't like your
Yeah.
character for real, and you're not a healed person. Now I don't want you in my space.
Yeah.
But now this
Yeah.
person is so in love with you, they can't let you go.
Yeah.
Now
and
it's
gotta
toxic.
date-
honestly,
you
when
have
you
to date
yeah,
other
when you
people.
date like multiple people, you also learn. You become a more well-rounded person as well because
Yeah.
you learn a lot about yourself.
Right.
when you
Right.
Put yourself around different
Yeah.
kinds of people. So just
Right.
like going for the first person that like. You're like, oh, like you're good. Okay, cool. We go together real bad. Like,
Right.
Give me your
exactly. Like you didn't even like broaden your spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, I completely agree with that. And
Yeah.
then
I
you
feel
end
we
up
don't
before you
date.
I think before you settle down, you should have the option of, I think I'm going to choose this one and let the other three go.
right.
You really should always be exploring, not just that one person.
You should be in the streets.
There are so many.
Well,
Every-
no.
Everybody should go through that.
On the curb.
Everybody
On the
should-
curb.
There's
On the curb.
Everybody should have
Don't
their
stand in
little.
traffic. On the curb.
Everybody should go
Not
through
your
that
street
little.
Chris.
Not their tribe, like the tribe.
I can't say what it's called on TV, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody should
not
have
that
one of those
way.
in their one of those
Not that
phases.
way.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Not that way.
Not in
Not
that
stand in
way.
traffic, people. Stand on the curb.
Not in that way.
Stand on the curb. The
Not in
curb
that
is
way.
safe.
It's safe.
But wait. So
you gotta-
hold on. I want to bring it back to this Kiki and Darius thing because I want to stay here for a second. So by her doing this video, that's what ultimately made him react and say, "I'm done."
No.
Y'all think?
No.
Because he came out with that statement after the video
Right,
was
because I think, first of all, there's no way he didn't know she was doing the video.
Right.
I don't believe that.
Right.
I do believe they were in conversation. I think he gave the ultimatum behind closed doors.
So do you think she
And
took
I
it too
think-
far?
Why? No. Why did she take it? She's young. She's an entertainer. She's beautiful. This is her time. She has an album coming out. If you date somebody in social media, well, social media
Media info,
influencers,
yeah.
somebody who's out there and they're working on their brand, you have to be able to handle that
Yes.
responsibility
Yes.
of being with that person.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not everybody can be with someone in the limelight.
Yeah.
You got to understand, you're going to come kind of last when it comes to
Yeah.
being seen.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
Honestly-
if you're not, it takes a really secure man
Yeah.
to deal with that.
We're all responsible for ourselves.
Yeah.
If you know that's not something you can handle, don't seek that.
Don't
Even
do
if
it.
it seeks you.
Right.
I was just gonna say she pursued him. So
he
could have said no.
He could have
Yeah.
said no. Like,
No,
you know,
thank
if you know that you're not going to be able to handle that, like, why are you pursuing
Trying to
do
put
it.
yourself in that position.
So y'all don't think it should be any compromise?
No.
I thought relationships was all
No.
about compromise.
No.
Huh?
No, we could compromise on the meal. Do you like chicken?
Okay.
I like
Right.
fish. I like fish.
Not about
Oh, no,
your personality.
we can go somewhere to have no.
Yes, that's the compromise.
We
but-
compromise on date nights, not
Yeah.
me changing my entire self.
Absolutely
Right.
not.
For you now,
Right.
like,
Because what if we don't work out and I've changed
Yeah.
my entire
and you've
being?
lost yourself now.
Right.
You know?
That circles right on back to Krishan and Blueface.
What?
Because I feel like so recently old pictures of Krishan have resurfaced
seen
on the
it.
internet.
Yeah.
And she was like tattoo-less, like
Yeah.
beautiful
Beautiful. Yeah.
girl.
Track
like-
star.
Yes, track star. Like she seemed to be on the right path. And
Yeah.
obviously, you know, she got caught up in this situation. And it's kind of like when you put her old picture and her recent picture side by side, that is a completely different
That's what
person,
it
and
is.
you can see that
Yeah,
on
yeah.
camera. Like you can see like this young girl, this track star looks so sweet and wholesome. And then you look at her now, she's like, and I'm not even saying tattoos are bad because baby, yeah, me too.
Right.
But I'm just saying like her whole image
Yeah.
has changed. Her whole demeanor has changed. Like, and you can see that in pictures.
Yeah.
You can see a person that's just like so sweet and innocent in a picture. And I think about things like that. Like for people like us, I'm like, dang, like, is this because we're entertainers? Essentially.
Right.
So I think about like, dang, like how far do I really want to take my career? Because, you know, if people are, you know, really breaking down about
Ben.
who they are, like, and losing themselves in this entertainment world.
Right.
You know, like, I feel like she lost herself, and you can see that in her pictures.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not for everyone. Man, I want to continue this conversation.
This is so good.
But it ended so quickly. Listen, we got to thank you, beautiful ladies, for being here.
Yeah.
For having us.
Convo Corner is the vibe
It's
to
a
be
vibe.
with. We're going to have you back again. Thank you so much. But we got to get out of here, guys. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Be safe.
Hey, we'll see you guys same time, same place. Be safe this weekend, you guys.
Bye, y'all. Gone for the holidays, so I didn't have his little help around the house, so he came back last night.
I'm sure he was excited to get back home.
He was.
Yeah.
And so was the dog.
Oh, Tyson was gone.
Tyson has a whole jail cell. So my husband found this new cage.
Okay.
And it literally looks like a jail cell. I have to take a picture and
You
bring it
need to take
tomorrow.
a picture.
It's so sad.